Hey guys, Fake Wrist here, and welcome to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. If you don't know what this game is, it's effectively Dungeons and Dragons in the Borderlands universe with a twist. The twist obviously being I have a gun. I have many guns, as you'd expect. But there are some elements to this you will recognize. Just so you know where we are and what we're doing today. This is the Queen, very unceremoniously has been beheaded. And we're going to go and kill the evil lord that did this to her. But first we need to find a bard. So this is the overworld. This is sort of how you travel between the areas. As you can see, there's a miniature version of my character there. And there's Brighthoof where we just were. We're going to the Wheat Wild Dankness, which I haven't been to yet, so I'm curious to see what that area looks like. But this is your sort of tabletop element, I guess. This is Tiny Tina's tabletop that she made. See, we've got Cheetos or Whatsits or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's kind of cool, and there's these little encounters. So if we go in the long grass, sometimes enemies will come and attack me, and that'll start an encounter, which I might try to do so I can show you. So yeah, the enemies spawn like this. They'll attack you, and then you get sucked into a dungeon or an encounter. Some of these give you pretty good rewards, and some of them are just sort of wave combat. This is my friend, Little Davy. He's what I get for being a spore warden. I get a little mushroom man who will run around and fire on people. It's great. I've got this shotgun, and I've got explosive handgun as well, which is just very satisfying to use. And as with Borderlands, the weapons are incredibly hilarious. Some of them have very weird side effects, but they're really fun in this episode. This is an assassin with a bow and arrow. Not really worried overly. Little Davey did a big fart there for you. You can see what that's like. I mean, these were always my favorite weapons in Borderlands. The Torgue weapons, the explosives, so good. I also have a little blade as well, which I can use, which has like some status effects. There you go. So that's how you clear an encounter. It's fairly straightforward. It's just kill the enemies. Some of them are longer than others. Some of them have additional objectives depending on what you're doing, and you get your little rewards as well. So these are quite basic rewards, but as you'll know if you've played any Borderlands games, it's good to loot because you can sell it, you can get gold, you can upgrade, things like that as well. So we'll move into the Wheat Wild Dankness. And there are classes as well.
You have reached
I thought something called the dankness would be, I don't know, danker?
And the other two that you'll see, so the guy that just spoke there, there's also another companion as well. In the real world, we're all standing around a table. So they kind of act as your advisors.
Just then, all the trees die. And then mushrooms grow out of the rotting corpses. Now it's mega dank. Are you happy?
Just how dank are we talking?
Super
I
dank.
need a dank ranking. Gotta rank the dank.
I haven't seen these before, shroom lits. So maybe we'll use our bow and arrow. There we go. We've got little butts! The mushrooms have got little butts! I just love these games because they're so, like, they're quite chill, they're quite fun, and they're very silly.
Okay, vibe check. How's the party feeling?
I'm great. I'd be even better if Valentine hadn't gotten Queen Diamond.
I think Valentine
Whoa, how was that my fault?
is Jake Peralta, but I'm not 100%. We're going to have to look that up.
If we go pillaging like
By Jake Peralta, I mean the actor that plays Jake Peralta, whose name is...
But no, you wanted to
Yeah,
play
definitely
hero.
did that at the time, didn't look it up and put it in the edit.
Super good vibes. No need to check further vibes.
Okay, these are cool, little swatter shrooms.
In the party. Be careful. She'd rather blow up everything than lose control.
Yeah, there's obviously something else going on as well. So Dragon Lord's supposed to be the bad guy, but he has been speaking to you and being like, yeah, it's been usual misdirect kind of stuff. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but it's interesting. The other thing I can do with this is switch modes to a sticky grenade. So the sticky grenades don't detonate until you reload. So you can really like hammer them into them and then kill them later. But I prefer the instant reaction of the impact. Most of the weapons have secondary modes. Not all of them though. And again, that personality of the weapon comes through in this game. There was mildly worried because I didn't see much gameplay of this, so I didn't actually know if there was guns in it. I thought it might be bow and arrows, but... Oh, wow, I missed with my blade. Should we do some bow and arrow stuff? Surprised that wee Davy is killing his mushroom brothers. I definitely should have named... I named him. Definitely should have named him Wee Davy instead of Little Davy. But I thought it was funny. Because I think I'm funny. Well, hopefully we'll find a bard here. Probably will suck me into an encounter.
Bard, barbarian. 1,000% explosion.
Oh, he's cool. I want to be him.
It's dark.
They're draining the forest soul energy and sending it back to me, which means I can do things like this.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, a barrage of skeletons attack the unsuspecting idiots in the forest.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
They came out of that room. You guys weapons.
Skeleton, zombies, let's do it. My frame rate is sucking it. Alright, Davy's got it. He's doing some farts. Nice. Was that a boneless skeleton? Did that? Can I not kill these things? No. Okay. Any more skeletons? Skelebobs. No. I don't know if it was counting that. Oh, there we go, it was. Oh, is that going to blow up? Oh, it is. Nice, we killed the crystal.
Holy! This is the opposite of respecting nature.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? We're kind of destroying nature here, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Spell. Deadest Makers. Didn't work. Some of the spells are really, really good, and some of them are like status effects. And I like just having a load of status effects to use. Obviously, having Wee Davy helps with that, because he can just fart everywhere. Oh, gonna die. So overkill. Okay, so this is enemy with shields, but it doesn't matter because I've got an amazing shotgun right now. Ah, is he gone? He's there. Get him. Seer. There's a loot dice in the background there. If you pick those up, you get some loot and it increases your luck. There we go. One more.
Like an evil cocoon. Wreck its entire scene.
Oh, and then I might have to go back to the explosive pistol here. I wish I could command Davy. Like, tell him who to attack, but he's great. He's a cool little guy. Just living his shroom life. Oh boy. Oh, it's hot. It's a spicy meatball. Wonder if I can make a single video where I don't say it's a spicy meatball. By shooting it.
It started vibrating when you destroyed the crystal.
Nice.
The magic's coming back.
I'm expecting some sort of amazing guitar solo. Alright. Come on, Targi. Let's go. Alright. Alright, he's doing some more solos. Yes. Okay, here we go. Oh my. I don't know what I hit there, but it was cool. Oh, things are bad. Oh, but I'm not out of it yet, because I can do this. Oh, I can reload. And little Davy's trying to revive me as well, but as usual, Borderlands, you can revive yourself with a kill. Which is useful when that kind of thing happens, where you accidentally set off a barrel. Oh, I'm down again. Accidentally set off a barrel. Oh. You do have full shields when you do go up, so you're in pretty good position. Is that everyone dead here? Yep. Let's go this area now. Let's see her away, because he seems to cause problems last time. Spell! So, you know, if you want to play spells, and you don't want to play Hogwarts, there you go. Tiny Tina. Whoop. Okay, there's more of them here. Oh, these guys, I hate mages. So annoying. Just go away. It's kind of interesting. I don't know, you know, from a Dungeons and Dragons Borderlands, I didn't really know what to expect at all. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a tactics game, but when it was first announced. I thought it might be like a Borderlands Tactics, which I still think would be kind of a cool thing to do. But. And obviously they have just released, I think they just released a new season of the Telltale Borderlands. I'm not 100% on that. I might bring that to the channel. When I used to do Twitch, I was streaming I streamed the entirety of the first game. It's pretty fun to play through. Oh, that thing was better than what I have, so I'm going to put it. Okay, kill the Archmage of Corruption. Is that him? Yep. Guy labeled Archmage? Yeah, probably. Go on, Davey. Yes. Go on, son. Oh, there's a lot of them here. I shouldn't be here. I'm going to try and dive off and run away for a second. Go on, Davey. Davey's doing a good job. See if I can get the spells. Once his armor's gone, it should be fairly easy to kill him. And then hopefully we'll power up Torg's loot. And he'll do some cool stuff for us. So bless our boat. That's what we're doing. We're trying to get our boat blessed. Anyone else alive? Oh, this guy's. Just me and Davey are just going to tag team him. There we go. Alright, I think you're good. Ready? With the definitions. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my tornadoes. Lots of criticals, but she is not dying. Is she dying? Please die. I think she's healing. I need to figure out how she's healing. Is it her little blue things, maybe? Unsure. Uh-oh, here come the blue things. She is taking damage. Oh! Man, that took me by surprise. Come on, Davey, get me. I'm going to let Davey get me this time. Oh, I got the Banshee Spirit. It's fine. Goodness, she is. Alright, alright. I know she's a level above me, but come on. More tornadoes, and then I'm going to run around for a bit and try and get my shields up whilst that's happening. Skulls? I don't know if killing the skulls is going to affect her healing. Ah, she's still healing. Stop healing, lady. If that's how you identify, I don't know. Ah! Screaming Banshee Spirit, you can't really presume. Oh! Okay. Ready to start killing these skulls. They're causing me problems. Davey, help! Davey, please! I'm gonna keep hitting her whilst I'm getting rezzed. There we go. More tornadoes. Oh, almost said spicy meatball. Okay, come on, Banshee. I feel like the bar at the top is much bigger than her actual health. I don't mean inside. Obviously, it's. I mean, like, it makes her health look much bigger than it is. Well, she has more health than she does. And she isn't healing. I thought she was healing, but I had a really cool sniper rifle at one point, which I don't have anymore. But just like a crossbow, that'd be really useful here. Oh, I think the purple stuff is what keeps getting me killed. And then the skulls just land on me. Tornadoes. Spells. Oh, man, it's so hard to dodge that. Okay, so we can get a skull. There we go, nice. Keep going. Alright, Banshee. Banshee, please. Not entirely sure how to avoid that. Oh, I think it's a duck and jump situation. Die! I'm so glad I have Davey with me. I think it would have been pretty screwed if I didn't. Again, makes a good if you play on your own. Good to have a character with a companion. Yeah, I'm really curious because there was like 6 classes or something. Oh, sorry, Dark. There was like 6 classes or something you could start with. So I think I will probably replay this at some point. Oh goodness. Just to see what some of the other characters are like. There was a spell-orientated one, which could be quite cool. Okay, right. Ready? Peanut butter! I like the idea that my character is speeding. There we go, let's try and avoid something this time. Oh, it's taking all my concentration. She still got me. Maybe I can get a res off her. Oh, I think Davy's gone. Come on. She's so close. I get her with the shotgun? Yes. And she's dead. I'm taking damage. She is dead. Oh.
Party of heroes.
Is it blessed?
United.
I hope you can download this song somewhere. It's amazing. I love it.
They're too powerful! This is the blessing! It's a blasting! Magic!
I'm really hoping it turns the ship into something
Wait, what?
much cooler.
Wait!
There we go. Oh. Hey. Okay. I mean, that's maybe better than the boat.
Is that how magic missiles
Did
work?
he just launch ICBMs?
I care about nature.
Well, this might be the solution to all of our problems. Or... Oh. I mean, that's one way to do it. Alright.
It's so beautiful!
Well, I think on that note, guys,
I'll see you in hell!
I think we're going to leave it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Can I say this before the wave gets in? Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ah!
Almost there! Just needs one more thing! We need some ding-a-ling! Ding-a-ling on that ding-a-ling!